The podcast you're about to watch profiles a number of options available to the marijuana smoker in order to pass a workplace drug test. It includes, hopefully, a humorous segment on the Whizzinator, an infamous phallus device that has helped many stoners keep their jobs. Unfortunately, on October 15, 2008, the U.S. federal government took down the Whizzinator and its parent company, Puck Technology. No more Whizzinator. Now what this means to the working stoner is that your options have narrowed. All the other drug test solutions discussed in this video remain available to the public for now. Know your options, know the law, and keep yourself informed of the latest developments in workplace drug testing at hightimes.com.
Hi, my name is Rick Cusick, and I am the Associate Publisher of High Times Magazine. According to the American Management Association, 63% of American companies drug test their employees. Now, the good news is that figure is actually down 8% over the last 10 years, as more Americans and more American companies are rejecting the notion that your employer has the right to inspect your urine, to clip your hair, or to sample your sweat. Where I come from, that's a violation of the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. And now more Americans are demanding a reduction in workplace drug tests. Fortunately, there are some common sense, even professional solutions to workplace drug testing that should better your chances of getting or even keeping your job. First, there's abstinence. That's right, not smoking pot, saying no to the kind, passing on the purple Urple, getting off the train wreck, and disdaining the sour D. If abstinence is not an option, there are some common sense solutions that you might want to consider. By far, the #1 drug test in the United States is urine testing, and by far, marijuana is the #1 drug detected by urine testing procedures. 25 million Americans smoke pot at least once a month. Now, if you're that weekend warrior who only smokes marijuana once or twice a month, after a few days or a week, you should be able to ace the whiz quiz on your own. But 5 million Americans smoke pot every day. If you're among that number, if you wake and bake every morning, if you are God's own stoner, well then it's going to take at least a month to get your system completely free of THC metabolites. And if you got a beer gut, you're going to hold on to that THC longer than your skinny friend, because the THC molecule lodges in the fat cells of the body and can stay there for up to 30 days or more, depending how much fat you have on your body. A good place to start is to flush your system out. Water is your friend. Water is good. Drink as much water as you can several days before your drug test. And on the day of your drug test, drink water and urinate a few times before you actually go to your test. And on the day of your test, take large doses, 50 to 100 milligrams of vitamin B12, which is available in B-complex vitamins. This will put color back into your urine. According to one government estimate, there are over 400 different products available that would increase your chances of passing a drug test. Now, with that many products available, there's going to be some rip-offs and there's going to be some disappointments. You've got to be careful. There are dilutions, substances that are either added to your urine or ingested before the drug test to dilute the specimen. There are cleansing solutions that detoxify your urine. Likewise, these can be added to the sample or ingested prior to the test. There are adulterants that are used to alter the chemical makeup of the THC. And there is finally synthetic or drug-free urine that can be substituted at the time of the workplace drug test. Now, so far, we've looked at dilutions, substitutions, and spikes. And as I've said repeatedly, there are no guarantees. But now we're going to take a look at a device that was developed just for workplace drug testing, and it probably offers the best chance of success at the urine. I've asked my friend and colleague, High Times Director of Technology, Craig Coffey, to come and help us with this demonstration. Now, what you're probably staring at right now is not Craig's penis, but an amazing recreation. Craig? Thank you. This is the Whizzinator. The Whizzinator comes in a variety of colors and uses powdered synthetic urine and heat packs to keep it warm. The classic Whizzinator, of course, includes a lifelike prosthesis, but there is a model that uses a thin tube and is favored by women. Perhaps the greatest irony is with the Whizzinator, you can go to your drug test stoned. Now, I am not suggesting that you go to your job stoned. That would be wrong, my own exception notwithstanding. But let's remember Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher Doc Ellis, who in 1976 thought he was off one Sunday afternoon and decided to take acid with his girlfriend. While they were waiting for the LSD to kick in, his girlfriend was flipping through the sports page. She turned to her boyfriend and said, "Doc, you're pitching against the Padres this afternoon." And sure enough, he was on deck that night. That night, Doc Ellis pitched a Major League Baseball game, tripping balls. It was not his best game. There was lots of wild pitches. But that night, Doc Ellis pitched a no-hitter. Now, the moral to that story is sometimes shit happens. And when shit happens to you, you got to take care of business. I'm Rick Cusick for High Times Magazine.